Okay. Hello, everybody. So we are group six, and we did our project on Hispanic Unity of Florida. My name's Damian Perez.
My name is Xavier Munoz.
My name is Isaac Vieira.
And my name is David Montenegro.
So for our presentation, um, we worked with the Hispanic Unity of Florida, which is a company that works with minorities to help them with um, a lot of different services. So especially with entrepreneurship and business creation. So right now, the project we're helping them with is to launch the Spanish speaking entrepreneurship bootcamp that got recently translated from English to Spanish. So our goal was to figure out a way to market this and get the best recommendations possible with through our research. So this is a breakdown of the tasks we did. David, you can talk.
Yeah. So before creating this, we wanted to gather some information and some statistics to help us figure out the perfect timing and the perfect number of students for each class. And after our analysis, we created this graph that you can see here that's showing out of 100 people that we were able to ask. Most people were most comfortable with having their classes Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 9, but the maximum amount of kids in a class being 55 people. Why? Because this is right in the middle between not a super big class, but not a small class either, making it easy for professors to teach one or two classes max, but also making it personal for the students. And we also came up with the name. It's going to call El Camino al Éxito Bootcamp para Empresarios. What does that mean in English? That means Road to Success Bootcamp for entrepreneurships. So we came up with this name because we think it fits perfectly with the company and with the I'm sorry, with the bootcamp that we're trying to create to make it easy for entrepreneurs who are not from our country, who come from all around the world to be able to come here and be able to learn how to create a business in their primary language.
Right. So with my task, I did I simulated a population analysis on the population of Broward County and Miami-Dade County. I also tried to do Palm Beach County, but it was hard to get the same like relative information. So the approximate numbers were that there's a 319,653 Hispanic-owned businesses, regardless of large or small, in Miami-Dade County, and then the same type of businesses, 85,966 in Broward County. Like I said, that could be um, a large corporation type of business or a food truck on the side of the street. It's just a relative number of all of them. And so, based on those numbers, we um, came up with a calculation of even if we had 1% of these businesses that seen our marketing and our marketing for the boot camp, we would be able to get approximately at least 4,000 people who would want to apply for the classes. Those numbers will be dumbed down based on like how many people will be willing to pay and all that, but this is the number that we could reach just based off of the marketing. So then we have some graphs here that shows the metrics of the numbers based on 1%. Miami-Dade County. So um, based on that, our recommendation with marketing, it would be best to market the to the Miami-Dade and lower Broward County area because that has the most concentration of the people we'd be looking to bring in for the class. And Xavier, you can talk about the surveys you created. I can go to the bottom. You're muted.
Sorry about that. I had some technical issues. But yeah, regarding my task, so what I did, I created a survey for the Hispanic bootcamp, in which we designed it with the purpose of collecting feedback and data from participants of the Hispanic community. And this is just to understand better who they are and what their business's goals are, and just how can the program also best support them. And this evaluates both the participants' demographics and the effectiveness of the bootcamp's content. So our goal is to identify what's working and where the improvements are needed. So this feedback will help us ensure that the program remains relevant and culturally responsive. And also the data supports internal improvements and helps promote the value of the bootcamp to the funders, partners, and the future participants, by showcasing the real outcomes and the success stories. And another task that I was assigned was the marketing and branding. So this area was, I proposed some effective way to promote the bootcamp. We we mentioned that the bootcamp should focus on building a strong and a cultural relevant brand that emphasizes on empowerment and success of the Spanish speaking entrepreneurial community. This includes being consistent in using branding elements like better logos, slogans, colors, etc., and also sharing participants' testimonials and stories across social media in both, of course, the Spanish language and English for the people to see it. Other key strategies include partnering with trusted local organizations in the Hispanic community, creating a bilingual promotional material for both online and in-person users, hosting free info sessions and workshops to target communities in the Hispanic side to try to reach them and build interest in them. And finally, maintaining a clear bilingual website which anyone can access easily, and also maybe an application through your phone so anyone can be up to date of what's going on in this bootcamp right here.
And Isaac, you have the last task.
Yeah. So for pricing, our pricing strategy, we recommend it being price affordable to maintain accessibility. So we decided that it should be in the range of 15 through $20 per session. Um, or you could just um also have an option of to pay in full price, which is all the 12 sessions, which would be 180 through $240. Um, and then we have the session timing, which is the schedule is looking like Tuesday and Thursdays, 6 p.m. through 9 p.m. So that'll be 6 weeks, 12 sessions total in 36 hours. We will also offer one like in person and an online section. We also considered a hybrid option, but for now we're not gonna include that because we don't want to have a risk of inconsistent attendance since attendance is what we needed. And so yeah, so in person and online, no hybrid for the first part.
And that was essentially um, all our tasks and recommendations for the business for our um, the executives we work with. And thank you.